Oh, look at here. How we doing, sir? How we doing?
What's going on, Mr. K Solo? What's going on,
You got
man?
it, my brother. You got it. You got it. You got it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, ladies and gentlemen. 13,
I have a
14,
reverb.
15 viewers coming in already. Outstanding.
I have a reverb. Okay, I'm good now. What's going on? Oh, come
Thumbs
on.
up if you can see and hear us.
K Solo, are you there? Are you there? Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Y'all know how about technical difficulties. Our brother K Solo fell off. Look, give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up.
Oh, man. Look at here. Man, we got so many people coming on. It's kicking us off.
Boy, I tell you, man.
I love it. I love it. Hey, Big Sarge, how you doing? Shout out to Big Sarge, man. Sarge Life and Motorcycling. Yes, sir. Sarge Life and Motorcycling. Go check him out on his podcast, folks. Hey, man, he's gonna hit 10,000 subscribers too. So please like, share, follow, and subscribe, man. We love it.
Hey, Sarge. I'm gonna do that.
Hey, we got the bells on with bells.
Bells, Foster Davis, Tiffany Nichols, twins.
Yes. Come on in. How we doing? Tina Lightfoot, how we doing? Good evening. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Hey, listen, we got a good one for you tonight.
Yes.
We have a good show lined up for you tonight. So. Yes, sir. I think so. And the reason why I think it's going to be a good show is because it's about a program that's been around a long time. It's probably the largest riding group in the country, in the world, without a doubt, with over 1 million members in the organization. And we're getting that perspective tonight from a director and assistant director of my local HOG chapter, where I am a member of. And man, I'm telling you, we had a great ride this weekend. We went, ate some good food, man, down there at the Salted Crab restaurant. And I tell you, man, it was just great camaraderie. Just great to see everybody. How you doing, sir?
I like how you did that, man. I like how you did that. He says, "My," you know, he put the exclamation.
That shameless plug.
My Harley-Davidson.
Hey, man, I'm gonna get that shameless plug here, man.
I'm checking out your shirt, and I'm looking at my shirt. Y'all, this was not planned that we have similar shirts on. Look at that. You see, he got a little bit more lines in his than mine, but you know.
I know, man. I know. We do a little pre-production. We get queued up and everything. Do our comms check. And I saw you, man. Look at that, man. We got like 30 people on already. Outstanding. Hey, shout out to everybody. Come on in.
Yes,
we have the director, assistant director in the green room waiting. They are at Boneyard Harley-Davidson. They're at the dealership, man. So come on in. And can
I put a disclaimer in here? Can I put a disclaimer?
Please shoot it, sir. Shoot it.
Just because you don't ride a Harley doesn't mean you will not enjoy this show.
Thank you.
Everybody can love this show.
There's always a takeaway, man. There's a nugget around every corner.
Yes.
There's a nugget around every corner. But hey, sir, how things your way?
Everything's good, man. Everything's good. We got rain out here, sunshine, rain, cold, rain, hot. Okay. You know, this is Texas, man. It's Texas. Everything's good.
That's Texas, man. You get it's so big, man. You get the north, you get cold and snow up there. In the south, you get down there in Galveston, man. You get the sun, the hot, the beach, the ocean. Come on, on the west side, you get cold over there. On the east side, you get thunderstorms, man. So with big ass Texas, man, you get it all, man.
Somebody said you need to be split up into 3 different states.
Hey, man, they get their own country, man. Hey, look, shout out to my sister down there in Texas, man. Thundercat, we love you, Thundercat. We love you. We love you. We love you. This goes out to Thundercat. So listen,
love you, T-Cat.
folks, if this is what I need. If you can hear and see us good, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, anything. Just let us know we're pushing out good and strong.
Yes.
We've been having some technical difficulties, but we've been working them out, just like starting up. You never know what gremlins are out there.
And they out here.
And they're out there. So listen, without further ado, sir, we're going to go ahead and bring our featured guests in tonight. And there they are. How you doing, gentlemen?
Wonderful, sir. How you doing?
Hey.
Outstanding. At this time, please go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Gino Toppin, the director of Boneyard Harley-Davidson HOG chapter. Been director for going on 4 years now.
Outstanding.
David Taylor, assistant director, been with it about 4 years now as assistant director, helping Gino and making it great.
Hey, folks, I'm gonna tell you right now, David, that is his demeanor. He's happy. Trust me when I tell you, he's happy. he's like that now, right? He's like I'm David Taylor, and I've been here with Gino. That's his demeanor, man.
So if you can see him on his ride, standing beside him, and just looking at his expression when he's on that motorcycle, he got the biggest smile. I mean,
yes,
just from ear to ear.
I know, man. I know. That's outstanding. Hey, we want to just welcome everybody for tuning in and catching up with us. First of all, just like what my co-host, my partner, my brother said, even if you don't ride a Harley-Davidson, you still can get a takeaway from this episode, because the thing is, some of the stuff that we're going to talk about tonight, you can implement it either in your club, either in your riding club, or whatever, in your life. So the thing is, don't look at it in an aspect of, oh, it's just Harley-Davidson. It's just Harley-Davidson. No, it's about the organization that brings enthusiastic members together that just want to ride at their own level pace that they can participate in. So
right.
We're gonna go ahead and kind of like just jump into this thing. Man, we still got people coming in.
Let them come on in, man. What's up,
come on in.
What's up, Swole?
Hey, man, shout out to Big Swole, man. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and kick this thing off tonight.
Hey, Swole, I was gonna say the same thing. You said it, but I was gonna say the same thing. When Dave was looking like how Swole homeboy was when he said that's his demeanor, and he was just sitting there.
Yeah. But deep down, they be happy, man. They be happy. Yeah. So, gentlemen, what we want to do tonight, we're gonna dive right in, and we're gonna go ahead and start talking about the Harley-Davidson Owners Group. Now, if people don't know what that is probably one of the largest, or if not the largest, motorcycle riding group association in the world, with over 1 million members in every country that the bike is pretty much sold in, the product is sold in. It's a worldwide community. And so without further ado, Gino, if you would, sir, just give us an overview of the organization that you are in charge of for the past 4 years, and your interaction, your support for the dealership through it.
Well, when I first came in, I bought my first Harley in 2005. Of course, you get your nationals when you buy a Harley, and never thought about it much in 2005. Nationals ran out after 2 years, never renewed it. And a few years ago, they asked me to come back and be the director. And I thought about it, and I had been an MC, and I'm like, I'll try it. And since I got back in and started reading over what the whole chapter can give back to its rider once you join it, it's like you said, it's one of the oldest riding organizations around. It started in 1983, and it's its own entity from Harley, so it's pretty much self-funded from the membership dues that come in. Over 1 million strong worldwide. We finished in the national 365 ride in 2023 with the average miles for a club with 2023. and 2022 and 2020, if I'm not mistaken. So we had a chance for our regional director to come down and give us a pizza party through that. So it's from motel discounts to towing to mileage rewards that goes into your account. It's just so much that we can talk about tonight that people will be amazed what they can get from joining this organization.
Okay.
And that is outstanding. That is outstanding, man. Yes, definitely. You answered some of my questions already, because I'm like, I know you've been at a club and there you're here. So I'm done. I'm done.
And we know you got more questions.
So David, if you would, sir, just kind of introduce yourselves and give us a little background on you.
David Taylor. I've been riding motorcycles, not just Harleys, but since 2001. I started with a Honda and on one of those, and it's been Harleys ever since. I come into the Boneyard chapter in 2018. Been in as a road captain and assistant director my whole time here. Done a lot of things. Watched this place change names and grow. I watched our chapter really grow since Gino and I and the people we have behind us we've really done a lot, and it's growing. I've done a little bit of prospecting for an MC, but didn't stay with that long.
Right.
And the biggest thing about this HOG chapter, you get all those benefits that Gino spoke on. It's great, but the biggest thing is meeting people that like to ride motorcycles just like you.
Yeah.
That's right.
Going back to our first Boneyard 1000 Iron Butt, Solo, you were there, Gino. It was a wonderful experience. It's something that I talked with you on that I've always wanted to do, and I finally got the opportunity, man. You just don't know how grateful.
Right.
And it was, that's all because of this HOG chapter. All the people that I've met, that motorcycle, from you to Sard, Gino, to a lot of different people from a lot of different walks of life, I've met through this HOG chapter.
Right.
And it's just, I don't know what I would do if I didn't have it. It's just it's part of your life, and it becomes just like it's like the fun job. You're gonna do it, and it's fun, and the people you meet, things you experience, it's just unbelievable.
It makes it a lot grateful to be a part of it and not have the MC stress over your head, but just the camaraderie, just to be able to share what everybody loves, and that's riding and motorcycles.
Right. Man, you guys are answering questions before we even get started. Logic, man, go ahead. Hit them with one.
Look.
We can go back and hit them topics.
Y'all talk about. I mean, we probably hit something twice or three times, but y'all talk about the growth and everything in your chapter and everything. Excuse me. How would you describe your primary goal? You two. What is your primary goal for your HOG chapter? What is the goal for Boneyard Harley-Davidson's HOG chapter?
When I took it over.
And another thing, where do you get that from? Where do you get that guidance and direction from where you want to take it?
Since me and Dave started hanging, and me and David just got through talking about this, I was not even in the HOG chapter when we first started hanging out, and we happened to have to cook a hog for the dealership one night, and that's when they were asking me to take over the director's job. And Bobby and Jay asked me for like 4 or 5 months, and I finally said, yeah, I'll do it. The first person I picked up the phone and called because me and him had hung out something. I knew he was a level-headed, someone who wanted the positive and not the negative in the chapter, and asked him would he be my assistant director. He said, yeah. So that gave me the go ahead and be the director. And after that, I told Dave, I said, Dave, when we start working on this chapter, I want to do it slow and easy and bring the right people in so we can work together. But I want people to look at this chapter and never see who's the director. I want everybody to be represented the same no matter where we go. And that's how we brought such good people in so far. We had members that got out and came back a year later since when they saw what rides we had put in and all that. So it's just been a slow roll that we went from 10 to 15 members the first year. Now we're almost at 60 members and I will get to this in a minute. I don't want to spill beans too much, though we got big plans for 2025 coming up that we just got to talking to the dealership about.
Right.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Now, my question is, and what I want to dig in, I know there's a lot of benefit that come with the program. A lot of them and then the membership dues are only like $59 a year for the membership dues, but there's a lot of benefits that come with it. Now we're gonna hit a little bit of those, but what I want to know is your interaction with the dealership, with the owner, goals, expectation. How do y'all work hand in hand with that ownership and that dealership? That's what I want to know, because that sets the tone and tempo of your involvement in the community, your involvement with new members, new people who purchase motorcycles through the dealership, and then subsequently become a member of the chapter. Because am I correct or not? Do they automatically get a membership?
That's what we were just got through talking about. They didn't get they automatically get their national membership.
Okay, there you go. National.
They get a national for 1 year.
Right.
Got to talking to the GM, and in 2025, everybody who buys a bike Harley from Boneyard will get a local membership also, and they will carry their 2026, and then it will be their option to rejoin us in 2026. So pretty much for every bike that's sold in here next year will become a member, and we will just invite them, take them on rides, and see if it's something they want to stick with or something that's not for them. And if we get 75% of them to stick out of 300 to 400 bikes sold in a year, that's growth right there.
So you mean to tell me, when I bought my HOG and I put that big old huge Harley-Davidson owner's patch on the back of my vest, and I kept it on there for 10 years. And I wasn't really part of my local HOG chapter.
He wasn't paying a single dude. He wasn't paying a single dude.
Nah.
He said no.
Your locals come into your app now, because everything is on the app now, and all you have to do is go into your app, make sure your nationals paid. It's $59 a year.
I do that.
Yeah, so you're in your nationals. You have to find your local and see. Some dealerships does not have HOG chapters, but you can find one within 100-mile radius of another dealership that does have a HOG chapter and be part of their local.
Okay, so I'm gonna lead this into my next question. So, am I in violation? Because I don't have that. I'm not wearing that patch anymore because I have a motorcycle ministry. But so I was okay to continue to wear that long as I had my subscription to HOG nationally.
Right. Mm-hmm. You still get the benefits. You still get the
I just want a little HOG chapter rolling up on me,
No. They might see you and try to recruit you.
Yeah,
I know, right?
So here's my question. And Solo, I don't know if I know we talked about this before. What is and we know the MC world has its protocols and rules and regulations and things of that nature. What is the difference between the HOG chapter in a local Harley-Davidson, like your HOG chapter, and just a general motorcycle club? Because a lot of people just don't know. And, a lot of people just don't know that there is a difference between the two.
95% of your motorcycle clubs take you through a process to become a member.
Mm-hmm.
With the HOG chapter, you fill out an application, you pay make sure your nationals are in, and you fill out application for your locals, and you're a member. We don't have no stipulations on anything or where you ride, who you ride with, who you hang around. None of that. So it's just a big difference in the both of them.
Right.
David, you've sitting there, man. What's your take on this? I mean, you've been in it for 4 years, assistant director. I mean, do you guys get training or anything like that to help kind of like guide y'all on you know, the paperwork, the administrative stuff? What do y'all get from that, from the headquarters?
Well, we once a year we go to the regional officers training, usually in Charlotte, and we'll spend a day with chapters from all over the state and a couple of states joining. And the Mr. Bruce Mata will sit, in that class and teach you everything that you need to know. And if you don't teach it, he gives you the place to find the information, which is our chapter charter rules, which is set down by HOG, and we. You can have your local bylaws, but nothing supersedes the chapter charter rules. So we just follow the chapter charter rules. But we have that class, and then of course, Mr. Bruce is always, anytime you need to email him or call him, he is quick to respond and get back with you on any questions you may have. If it might be something in a gray area you want to understand.
Right.
But a lot of it, I mean, is through your people that have been here. Have been in the HOG chapter for years. Their knowledge, it's kind of like, your old guys, they've been around and they've seen change and they can tell you about a lot of things. But we keep that chapter charter rules close, that way we could, if we need to go to it and look up something, to answer a question or solve a problem, we can go to it.
Okay. Man, I'm loving this, folks. If you're loving this, folks, because the thing is, this is informative. We highlight the unsung riders on this show, but at the same time, we want it to be informative, and this is exactly what we're trying to do tonight. I think I picked the best two directors, assistant directors out there to bring you this information. So, like I say, even if you're not a Harley rider, man, listen to it. You'll take something away from it.
Right. I saw Views on Two. Look, and you talking about informative. Views on Two said this is news to me. That's when we were talking about the HOG. The HOG chapter, local, international. Yeah. You learned something, man.
So you learned something.
That's a big problem with local HOG chapter stuff, is getting the information out to people. Because when I bought my first Harley in 2007, they said, "Well, you're part of the HOG chapter." Well, I didn't know what that was, and nobody ever reached out, and the dealership was, they just told me I was part of a HOG chapter. I'm like, okay, great. I'm kind of like you were. I didn't get a patch, though. I just like, I'm part of a HOG chapter.
I bought that big old patch,
2007 and 2009, and then when I come here, and bought a bike here from Boneyard, which at the time it was hometown, but they really give you a lot of information here, and I think that's the biggest problem with a lot. And I'm not going to specify dealership, but the information here has been given out to people, and they know it's a thing, and they see us, but a lot of dealerships don't do that.
Right.
And, I think that's a very big problem. Getting the information out to let people know, hey, this is not an MC, and there's nothing wrong with MCs, but this is for your, for you people that don't ride as hard as some, and all different levels of riders. Gino and Craig and myself were just talking about doing a Saturday program for new riders that may not be comfortable getting in a big group of people and riding in, which they don't need to for safety reasons. But on Saturdays, taking some of these younger people and and doing a short ride with them and just talking to them and spending time with them.
Right.
So they're intimidated by this thing.
Right. Exactly. Hey, the Bells had a quick one that they just posted up. Dealership have a great relationship. Dealers offers us a meeting place, gives board members discounts, give us money for every bike sold, and many other perks. Now, what does Boneyard have something like that they participate in, incentives?
I mean, we're working out some kinks right now and getting that where new management came in a year and a half ago, and he just bought one in Nebraska also, Steve Towers, and He's got a new GM.
Shout out to Steve, the big guy. Yep.
And Craig is here now.
And Craig and Bobby. Yep.
So we're working out some stuff now, like I said, in 2025.
Hey, Craig, walk around right quick, Craig.
Come here for a minute.
You thought you was gonna get out of it.
But yeah, the dealership has really reached out to us, and they're putting on a lot of things and doing a lot for this hog chapter.
Right.
I would say a lot more has been done in the past.
Right. How you doing, Craig?
Good. How you doing, man?
Hey, good, man. Outstanding, man. Outstanding. Glad you could join us
Craig.
Hey, how are you?
Y'all have to know the movie from where I went to.
Yeah,
right. Hey, man, we just want to.
Solo is lost.
We lost Solo again? Oh, man.
Hear me? No, I know, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to say a big shout out to you, Craig. Thank you for joining the team, man, and all that you do for the HOG chapter and supporting us, man. We greatly appreciate it.
Appreciate it as well. We look forward to growing it here at Boneyard. So
that's right. Outstanding.
I have an additional question about MCs. If a MC, now it might be more on the MC that don't like it, but can you be a part of an MC and a HOG chapter?
Yes, sir, you can.
Okay. All right.
Yes. Because the HOG chapter is not an MC.
Right.
Not an MC.
Right.
So don't get it confused. You can be in both. There's no protocol violation or anything like that. And then I try to encourage people, join your local dealership HOG chapter so that you can record your miles. Man, they give out some of the best swag. Now, this is my HOG. I'm not tooting my own horn, but the thing is, I mean, this is my dealership right here, man. And
I'm gonna run down and get my vest.
They've done me a solid, man. So the thing is, they give you
patches too.
and the thing is, man,
for you. I mean,
yeah. And when you can get something for free for just riding, man, that's the greatest. That's the greatest.
Yeah,
so the thing is, you're not taking away from man, listen, I've seen 1%ers with a hog patch somewhere on their vest, maybe on the inside or something like that with their hog's mouth. Because the thing about it is, man, it's documented. You know what I'm saying? It's documented. You go in for a service. Even if you don't go in for a service, you do all your services at home. The thing is all you need to do is roll by the dealership, let them record your miles. They send it into HQ up the hire, and then they put it in the system. And then, hey, you roll annually for the year of 2024, 100,000 miles. They'll send you that little licky and chewy saying that you rode 100,000 miles. So that's great about it, man. Something free, because we know what HD stands for.
Right.
we all know what HD stands for. Hundreds of dollars.
I'm not gonna say it.
I'm not gonna say. Yeah. But you know, I because when I turned my miles in, one thing I let other people know that you may not know, is that if you have two Harleys and you ride both, turn both miles in at the same time.
Right.
Yes.
Because I have two Harleys and I'll ride, I'll put like 9,000 on this one, 6,000 on that one. And I'll turn them both in and say, look, I roll both bikes all year long, You
can put your VIN, you can actually go to on the app now, you can put both VIN numbers in.
Yes.
Record on your own app. You can on the app now, you can say January 1st is coming up and everybody's having the January 1st rides.
Right.
As long as you get on it that morning, hit start ride, get to the destination, everybody's meeting up and ride. When you're going to ride it again, automatically records your miles right there.
Right.
Now, which app is that? That's not this HOG app.
That's the Harley app. Harley-Davidson app.
Okay, I logged into mine because I know we was gonna talk about this. Because I'm Solo, you ready to go switch to the
yes.
Talk about the challenges, or you wanna?
No, that's gonna be a tail end, man. Can't give it that way too soon, man. Everybody's up here to hear about the challenge, man. As soon as they find out what they need to do, they're gonna be gone.
I'm talking about all the different challenges that they offer and how to do them.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's a little bit further down the road.
Because okay. Well, I'll let you go there.
But hey, we're gonna take a quick pause, right quick, folks, and we're gonna jump off of the Facebook. You know how we have to do it, man. It's not us, but we gotta jump off the Facebook, and then we're gonna be right back. So just sit tight, grab you something to drink. We'll be right back. All right, did we make it back? Well, look at here.
Look, whoa, look. You told me to go get something to drink now.
We made it back, but they didn't make it back.
They didn't know how long the break was gonna be. When they say break, we break.
I know, right? Oh man, it's all good. I love it, man. I love it. The guys literally the guy took me literally, man. But hey, folks, we still see them. They're still with us.
Yeah, they're still with us. And the Bells and Tina Lightfoot. Yeah, the dealership check-ins. Yeah, check in. I take a picture of my mileage in January. And then next January, when I go to turn them in, I take a picture of the end mileage, give it to them, and they have it already. And then I just get to riding.
Hey, listen, while we're here, while they're gone, we're going to run this other one because we want to thank our sponsor, We're back, and we're back. Hey, man, shout out to DJ F Effects, man. He does my intros. Reach out to him if you got something you wanted to do. If you want some graphics done, man, reach out to DJ F Effects. Hey, folks, we are sitting down with the director and assistant director of the Boneyard Harley-Davidson HOG chapter, and we have been going over some great information. We have a lot more information that we want to touch on and try to cram all of this in because it's just so much information.
It's so much.
You would not believe it, man. You would not believe it.
Tina Lightfoot.
What do we do?
No, Tina Lightfoot. When she commented on when we was talking about turning your miles in, and I'm glad the gentlemen are back.
Yes.
Like I was telling them before y'all came in, I was telling them how I turn my miles in. I'll go in, I'll take a picture of my mileage, and I'll go in and show them. They calculate it. They take it, and then I ride the year, and I come back and I show them. Tina Lightfoot says they pull her mileage, I guess, off my computer whim. Do they do that too? Do they track? Do you actually have to physically turn your miles in, or do they track it as you get service throughout the year? Because I've heard that too.
Couple of different things. They will track it. I will say this: the 23 and up CVOs. Motorcycles will keep up with it for you.
Oh, okay.
And then they will send it straight to the app, which will go straight to Harley. But at the dealership, if you have your services done, they also keep up with the miles there and turn it in under your name when your service is done.
Right. Just make sure that you touch bases with whoever there is in there that's doing that so that they can get that uploaded, because sometimes they get so busy in there, they may not have a designated person that uploads that information. So it's always good when you go in. That's why I say with a dealership, man, it's great to get to know the people in there, to build that rapport with the salesperson, with the fit person, or the sales manager, or whoever, the GM. You know what I'm saying? It's great when you build that rapport and you get familiar with seeing that face come in, man, at the dealership. But yes, that's also a great one when you getting your mileage uploaded. Now, we were speaking about challenges. Logic talked about challenges. They do a monthly challenge. Can you talk about that a little bit, directors?
Well, to get the mileage up and get people riding a little bit more, me and him sit down last year, and after getting our feet wet and learning a little bit and going to ROC, we set up a monthly challenge, like a ride to eat challenge. We find a restaurant within 100 miles, and each month we give away a $25 gift card from the dealership to whoever rode that ride for that month. Some months we may have 6 or 7 that can make it. Some months we may have 25 that have made it. But it's got everybody out riding a whole lot more, especially to a restaurant that nobody usually goes to. That's 100 miles away. 4 or 5 guys that get together that don't normally ride together and go have lunch on a Sunday afternoon or a Saturday afternoon. And that's helped out a whole lot right there.
Right.
Okay.
Now your nearest local dealership, I think, is Flying High in Rocky Mount. You also have the one up in Raleigh. I think Goldsboro closed down, Newboro closed down. Do you interact with those chapters?
We're the only chapter next to Raleigh and Wilmington now.
Flying Iron is supposed to be starting their chapter back up in January, but that's to be determined.
Right.
They're starting a chapter in Smithfield, but right now there's not. The closest one to us is Raleigh that has a HOG chapter. It's Raleigh, us, and I want to say, like you said, in Wilmington there's one, but those dealerships also just changed names and hands, so we're not sure yet.
And when New Bern shut down, we've had a group come from New Bern and actually join our chapter and start riding with us. So they've been in our chapter.
So members can transfer chapters like that.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, Solo, you can join as many local chapters as your heart desires. If you pay their dues, you can be a part of 20 or as many as you want.
Really?
Wow. I did not know that. Did you know that, Logic?
No, I did not know that. I did not know that.
I did not know you could join multiple chapters. But hey,
wait a minute. I got a question. I gotta be funny.
Uh-oh.
Here in the Metroplex, I'm in Dallas. Here in the Metroplex, in our surrounding area, we have about 7 dealerships. Some dealerships are brother sister because they're like two, like the one I go to. They have that person owns 2 of the dealerships. Each one has their own HOG chapter. I can only imagine if I wore a HOG chapter patch from my dealership and then walk in there with a HOG chapter patch from their competitor dealership. I ain't gonna get beat up.
No, sir.
Now, and I would just want to just kind of like highlight this and show this. One of the things that I do when I visit a dealership someplace is I will purchase one of their ribbons. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see
which one.
I right here. This row right here. Those. I will purchase in support of that HOG chapter, because you can go in and you can buy certain items and little things to support a chapter. And I will go in and I will buy a ribbon or something like that, because some of them, they have the display case and stuff like that.
Right.
And you can go in and buy them. So the thing is, that's one thing that I've learned to kind of support, to kind of just get it around. So I don't think nobody would beat you up and jump you on you. It ain't like you're in an MC.
Make sure, man.
What's going on, Bolo?
Hey, Bolo. Okay, so since we're talking about the challenges, and I know I said this yesterday, but we made sure we didn't get into it. What is how can I say this? You have your local chapter challenges. I'm on the app right now, and then Harley-Davidson has its challenges. So if I got on the app, like I just looked at one. We got the 3 sisters overnight challenge, whatever this is. If I jumped on one of these challenges, and if I'm in a HOG chapter locally, will that mileage or would that come together with each other, or how does that work? The differences between the 2?
Well, your the challenges for like what you were saying, the 3 sisters, your mileage will still go to the local chapter that you turn your mileage in at. So, say for instance, you were in our chapter and you came here at the end of the year and turned your mileage would be your whole year mileage would go to credit the HOG chapter here.
Okay.
But those challenges for like challenge coins, they give out challenge coins and certificates and things of that nature. That is separate, but you'll still receive all of that from the Ride 365 challenge. So that's what it all falls under. The 50 state challenge and the 10 state challenges and things like that.
Say that again. The Ride 365 challenge.
Yes, sir. You can go on the web on the internet and put in Ride 365, and it has a list of challenges, including those that are on your app, but even more challenges that being a HOG member, you can take those challenges.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is pretty cool. Which is
certain destinations you get to, and they give you a little picture to take your picture at destinations and post.
Right.
Page,
and I see people like Piper. She will post some. A couple of people that participate in it, and once again, man, it's all of the stuff that inspires you and motivates you to get out and ride. That's one thing about this particular brand. Now I can't say this. I think it's BMW. I think it's BMW who has a mileage program. Maybe even Honda may have a mileage program because they do wing ding for their events. And I think Indian may have it too. If somebody knows if Indian has a mileage program, please comment in there.
Right.
But it's more stuff just to kind of. Now, another thing that the HOG chapter will do, deluxe roadside assistant coverage, access the national partnership, Eagle Riders bike rental discount, exclusive riding content, HOG chapter Ride 365 challenge, Riding Academy loyalty points bonus. There is a bunch of stuff that they offer to be a part or be a member of this program. Hey, good evening, C. Rugal. Hey, thank you very much for joining us, man.
Yeah.
So another thing that you guys do you do rallies with your organization? Because I know that's one thing that's big down there on the East Coast is their bike week rally that they have. I've been down to Louisiana to that rally down there. I seen a gentleman with some party pants down there, which I thought was pretty cool because he had this stripper pole thing on his party pants. Do you guys go to rallies together under your challenge? Sturgis. Do you know?
Too many of them. Yeah. I mean, that's stuff's probably coming in the future. Some of the guys get together and ride down for a day. Like Myrtle Beach is only 3 hours away, and they'll get up that morning, ride down for the day, and come back.
Right.
As far as when they're hanging out for a week or so, it probably in the next 2 years we'll probably pick that up eventually.
Okay.
Man,
I'm just looking at all the goodies here because we have the app and everything. Pull up the partners benefit. Hilton stays get 10% off. Sirius XM get 4 months streaming free. Shell Fuel Rewards program get 5 cents off a gallon savings on every fill up, complimentary to gold status and participating Shell. Eagle Riders discount, 10% discount. 5% off Eagle Riders tours. Moto America live 50% discount season long subscription, and on and on, and even Insta 360 motorcycle kit with action visible selfie stick, $99 value included with purchase of a X4, X3, or Ace Pro camera. So man, there is
wait, where you see that at?
See there. I'm telling you, just got to go in there, man. There's a lot of stuff. They need to give
me. I've been wearing that patch on my back for 10 years.
And don't forget free admission to the Harley-Davidson Museum.
Oh yeah, we don't.
Free admission. Yes.
Use that. So
yes. Now I have a question. I am a life member. That is of the national program, but I still need to be or have to be a member of a chapter to participate in the challenges. Is that correct?
In our local challenges, yes.
Okay.
Because we try to keep it exclusive to give our riders so we can get our miles for our challenges that we put out.
Right.
We also offer 3 more challenges, patch challenges for the year. We started last year also, which is the.
Let me see that. Let me see that bad boy. Let me see that bad boy.
Which is the Dealer Elite.
Dealer Elite.
That's 8 dealerships within the year.
Okay.
And have a small banquet, and for the people who made the 8 dealerships.
Okay.
Year, check in at 8 dealerships. Then we had the North Carolina Ferry Ride patch throughout the year. You had to go to 6 ferries and take a picture on either side of the ferry. A lot of them rode the ferries across.
Right.
I think North Carolina had
12 ferries.
10 or 12 ferries. So we took 6. And this was the big one until the hurricane hit a couple months ago. It was the 4 corners of North Carolina.
Right.
4 corners. The hurricane messed up a few people for that one to finish it for the year. But we did have a few that did finish for the year. And all these will be given at a small banquet that we're having February the 1st.
When does that window close for participation in meeting all of those goals of achieving those patches?
December 31st.
December 31st.
Except 4 quarters.
Except 4 corners, right.
The multi-year challenge, just in case something like the hurricane would happen.
Right.
You have until you complete it to complete it.
Right. And you don't have to go in one big loop. You can go, come back. Is that correct?
Right.
We're hoping you'll do that.
Right. Hey, that's more riding, more miles, right?
Yes, sir.
Well,
Rides we're adding in 2025.
Okay.
Y'all talked about we talked about connection with other HOG chapters. Is there a we talked about national? Is there a national get together of all HOG chapters? Do you ever everybody ride to one location and have a celebration?
Most states have HOG rallies where all your chapters do come together in the state somewhere. Sometimes it's in cohesive with another rally. Years ago, I went to the one in Matthews, which is right outside of Charlotte. That's probably 10 or 12 years ago. And then they moved it to the Outer Banks for a couple of years, where you can go to and actually, by being a national HOG chapter rally, you get your pins and your patches there.
Okay.
So it depends on what state. Just look up HOG chapter rally, state rally, and see if they offer it to you.
Man, I'm on my local Harley-Davidson page already. Got the Panther Creek HOG chapter. I was like, I might as well become a member since I was wearing that patch for 10 years. It wasn't a member. Look, I thought I was a member, man.
Hey, look, at least I hope you got your miles accounted, man. Did you get your
miles counted? Yes, sir.
Okay, good deal, man. That's outstanding. Man. That's outstanding. This has been really great tonight. Folks, we have with us Gino Toppins, the director, and David Taylor, the assistant director for the Boneyard Harley-Davidson HOG chapter located in Winterville, North Carolina. So if you are interested, would like some more information, you're close to those guys, man, go hit them up, go check them out. They do weekly rides, they do monthly rides. They do Saddle Sores 1000. They're getting ready to gear up for a 1500 ride, and they're definitely going to come down and see Big Sarge down there for that I-10 to the end ride. So folks, this program is a great program. This particular chapter is an outstanding chapter, and like I say, with the HOG program, with the HOG program, it's not like an MC. You don't have to be there every meeting. You don't have to be there. The number one thing they want you to do is try to be there when you can, ride your scoot, and turn your mileage in. Mm-hmm. Am I correct, gentlemen?
Yes, sir. Right. And get all the benefits of it.
And get all the benefits. And you still can be in an MC. You still can do what you love to do. It's almost called double dipping. And some of y'all know what I mean when I say double dipping.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, even if you're out with your MC and something happens to your scoot and it breaks down, You got one free towing for it right there off your HOG membership to be able to get taken care of to your local dealership. Small stuff that don't think about that could come in handy at any time.
That's right. And Joe, man, I'm glad you brought that up, because I have a HD Visa card, and I've learned I use my card on my rides. I accumulate the points, and I'm telling you, I had some ungodly amounts of money because I was using it, and I would come home and pay it off. And the thing is, you still get the money for using it. You know what I'm saying? So that's great. That's great, Joe. I appreciate you highlighting that, man. Like I say, it's just so much to this program that really an hour is not enough time to capture it all. And even the motorcycle safety course. Now, isn't there some incentive for the motorcycle safety course, gentlemen?
We have 2 members. That's one of them is advanced. He's a motorcycle instructor. We encourage our members to take the motorcycle riding safety class. Of course, you know, Russell, he's a instructor also.
Right. Yes.
And HOG will reimburse. I think it's 60. I think it's 60%.
They basically cover the cost of the course, so you can go to the course for free.
Wow. And they'll reimburse you.
So,
all of y'all out there listening to this, and you got a HOG and you're not a member of a chapter, or you don't turn your miles in, this should give you the great incentive to do so.
That's right. That's right. That's right, folks. That's right.
Yeah.
So for like the next 8 minutes, I don't know if that's enough time to cover it all. You guys got a big old challenge going on down there. And I you know, man, I'm humble. I'm honored for it even to be in my name, in my likeness up.
In your name.
And, yeah.
You got a challenge in your name? Oh.
That's a challenge up there, man.
Really? Oh man.
Yeah.
What logic? What?
I think it was last January, me and Solo was talking. I was like, so you know what we should do? We should have a highest mileage for this year.
Yeah.
And he said, you know, that's a great idea. I said, but I would like to honor it under you, because you have been a great inspiration to me and a great mentor to the HOG chapter. And you've helped me put this together.
Yeah.
And Solo said, well, I just don't want to be in it. I don't want to be in it. I said, okay. Right. I said, we're going to do it. And what we've done, we've got the K-Solo Cup inspired to
aspire. Be legendary. Yeah, man. Go ahead.
And for whoever get the highest miles out of our chapter for the year, we'll be honored with that at the same banquet that we get the patches at.
That's outstanding, man. That is
about
outstanding.
The honors right there.
Whoa, look at that.
Look at that,
man. Hold on. I gotta bring that up, man, on the big screen. Oh man, somebody need to go get that, man. Somebody need to go get that. That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome.
And that will be going on from January 1, 2025 to December 31st, 2025. It will be
outstanding.
Perfect. Yes. It will be going on again next year. And what we're going to do is we give you a plaque and put your name under the little plaque on the bottom, and you will always be under.
That's outstanding right there, man. See, those are the things that I talk about, and I'm humble enough for it to be in my name. Gentlemen, I really am, because there's sometimes I don't want to participate. You know what I'm saying? It's just my lifestyle of my riding. But the thing is, the program offers so much. And then when I travel to other dealerships, some have, I've been to the one in San Diego. I can't remember the name of the dealership, San Diego. And they have this book. They have several books, several photo albums. And they have pictures going back to the 70s of their members participating, doing field events and doing other things and rallies and get-togethers and toy rides. I think that's one of the biggest things y'all do is the toy rides. You know, how did it go this year?
It went well.
That's good.
done our raffle with Safe Ride. We were able to give $5,000 to the United Way of Pitt County, which half that money stays into the county. The other half we decided this year to send to United Way of the western part of the state to help out with the kids in the western part of the state. And the toys here is going to the Pitt County Domestic Violence Center. So real well with that.
All right, that's awesome.
We also help out with the Ride for the Ribbon, which is the breast cancer ride in October, and we raised a little over $18,000 for that one.
Wow,
man, that's incredible.
Yes,
That's incredible. I am honored and humbled to be a part of this organization, man. I really am. I can't make every meeting, but I tell you, I make sure I turn my miles in. You can best believe that. You can best believe that. Gentlemen, is there anything else before we get ready to let you guys go? I know, Gino, you got to get up early in the morning. Dave, I know you got to get up early in the morning, for your 9 to 5. Just to take this time out, the dealership to stay open, to let you guys use it, which is an outstanding backdrop, man. I mean, I may need to come down there. I need to come down and use it for a studio one time. Hint, hint, hint.
Come on, we'll cook for you. We just have a grand old time here. I mean, that.
Oh man, yes, I know. Is there anything else y'all would like to share with the audience tonight before I let you go?
We're just looking for good, solid members, and anybody who wants to ride. And Greg is ready to sell some motorcycles, so we can get some members in here. And
that's right.
That's all we need.
That's
make
right.
It grow, make it grow, make it grow.
Make it grow, make it grow, make it grow. Outstanding.
Let me be transparent.
Logic, I got you on the big screen, man. I got the camera on you. Go ahead.
I'm listening to y'all talk. I just filled out my application.
I just say you want all his biddies, man. You want all your biddies, right? All your benefits.
I'm like, yeah, with the Daryl Turner. Oh, you need my HOG number.
Yeah, that's all we need. That's all we need.
That's how good the information was. Oh, I can do what?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Well, gentlemen, we want to thank you.
It's an honor to have this opportunity to share with y'all and share with your audience, and be able to share this information and get it out to the public for everyone to be able to enjoy. So thank you, Solo. Thank you, Logic.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
By all means, we love to have y'all back on. Anytime you're doing an event, anytime you have anything that you want to put out, man, you are more than welcome to come back on the platform.
Thank you.
All right. Well, look, gentlemen, Gino,
yes, sir.
that shirt you got on.
Oh, you know I had to represent tonight.
What you say, man?
Bam.
What you say?
So I had to represent.
You had to represent, man.
I had to represent, man.
We thank you. We can't thank you enough.
Yes, we do.
We can't thank you enough.
Thank you.
But listen, gentlemen, you guys have a good night. Be safe, and I'll definitely be in touch with you.
All right.
All right.
Have a good evening.
Blessings
on y'all. All right.
That is awesome. Logic, man.
I'm with everybody else out here. I learned a whole lot tonight.
I know.
I learned enough to make you go out here and
fast, man. I know, right? You want your bennies, man. I know.
I want it all, man. I want it all,
man. If you've enjoyed this show tonight, folks, give us a thumbs up, give us a like.
Yes.
Communicate with us. If you didn't like it, put it in and say, we don't want no more of that. If you like it, we want more of it. That way we can bring you the best quality content possible on this platform.
Right.
That is our goal, to be the premier podcast.
The premier. Bam. Oh, I'm sorry. I just flashback from Bam,
I know, right? I know. There he is again, Bam. There he is again, man. Calling your name, man. Oh man. But folks, like I say, this episode was very informative. We wanted to be informative. This is going to be our last live show for the year because of the holidays coming up. We have some stuff that we have to prep and get ready for. Your light went out, Logic. And so we're going to be firing a platform up next year, bigger, brighter, and better. We have some guests lined up. We have a special guest that we're going to have on for you in February. We're going to let him do his thing. Dennis Joyner, if you're listening, sir, we're going to have you on. We got something special lined up for you. Also, we have guests coming on that's going to, and I hate to call names, but hey, we were lining them up. We got people saying, hey, I want to come on the show. I know, right? I'm not going to tell them. I'm not going to tell them. I'm not going to tell them. But we got people lining up. Moose.
You'll see the thumbnails.
You'll see the thumbnails. Views on twos, man. Hey, I love that video you put out for the RTE, man. That was outstanding. Appreciate you.
Yeah, it was.
And I want to mention the Ride to Eat, man. If you have not been to the Ride to Eat, you need to come. You need to come.
Family reunion.
Family reunion. Boldest riders just hit me up. They are locked in. We got people from the West Coast locked in. We got, Hero Benson is going to be there. He's locked in, man. We got some Hoka Hayes coming. We got Mike Kneebone. Mike Kneebone is locked in, president of the Iron Butt Association. Hopefully we get Mark B, president, director of the Southern California Motorcycle Association. We're getting the people that you want to meet, that you can sit down and talk, break bread with, and ask and get more information on a lot of rides that's going out there. And that's what we want to do. We want to expose a lot of rides, a lot of different events that you can become a part of, member of, ride and see the countryside.
Absolutely. And one thing about riding a lot, if you don't, you got a little smartphone like I do. I have a big old Nikon as well. Take pictures. Take pictures. I don't care if you riding 50 miles out and 50 miles back. Take some pictures. Your next generation will admire, or they will thank you for at least sharing your journey. Yeah. Make history within your family.
Make history. Hey, I would be remiss if I did not do this, Logic. I have to do this, man.
Go ahead, bro.
I want to send a big shout out to Sarge, a big shout out to Retro, a big shout out to Views on Twos, and a big shout out to FHOHNIC, Mr. Big Sale himself, man, for inspiring me to get up here to start this thing, man.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Because I'm like that. I'm like that. I'm not here to try to be famous, to make a lot of money off of it. None of that. I just want to highlight the unsung riders out there, the unsung heroes, be informative to the culture, bring positivity to the culture, man, and let it go and let it do its thing. You won't catch me talking negative. You won't catch us putting out bad poop, sir. Your profession, it's not you. So the thing is, I have to send a shout out to them because they inspired me, and that is my thing. I want to inspire everybody. And if you do that, you'll definitely be legendary. Logic?
Yes, sir. Hey. I love all y'all. Keep riding. Keep inspiring other people to ride through you. Keep your faith up. Ride hard, ride safe, and always ride on faith. Peace.
Well, folks, until we see you again, and we may come back on. Big Sarge, where you at, Big Sarge? Are you at the job, man? You got the link, man. We still got time. We still got a little time. The platform's still holding up. The platform is still holding up. So
he coming on?
I'm gonna see if I send him the link. Let's see if I can get him. Oh man, I'm getting an error code for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I've been having a hard time with Facebook and my platform. Sorry if you got me, man. You at work? Okay, he's at work. I knew he's at work. Yeah, he's at work, man. But hey, man, shout out to you. I love what you're doing with it, man. I'm pushing people to that I-10 to the end. And also, listen, Iron Elite, the Iron Elite event going on. Make sure you are at the Iron Elite event. make sure you're there. And Logic, we're going to be hitting the road too, right? We're going to be hitting the road.
I'll be there.
We're going to be at Ocean
my first time going.
City. We're going to be at the Proc. We got a couple other things lined up. We're going to be doing some cross country runs together. We need to get a producer. We need to get us a film editor, man. We just got a lot of stuff that we're trying to put together for 2025 and let this thing do what it needs to do. And that's grow and that's be informative with the community.
Yes, sir.
If you want to come on, hit us up and we will definitely try to fit you in. Typically, we're about maybe 3 to 4 weeks out on production. And that way, we don't want anybody to think that, hey, man, I said I want to come on and you didn't get me on.
You got to ride a motorized scooter. You can't be riding a tricycle.
Sickle, as Reef would say. Shout out to Sharif, too, my dog.
I was about to say you can't ride a scooter, but we had somebody on that rode a scooter on here. The Tennessee 2. They
Tennessee
taught
2, man.
They taught me something different. I can't talk about scooters no more.
I know. And then I got another shout out too, man. Shout out to Riot, man. He just rode 100,000 miles in 1 year. Mile Monster Inc., man. Congratulations goes out to him. And there's another gentleman, man, that just clocked in another 100,000 miles. So, folks, if you are out there, the 100,000 mile goal is achievable. It's obtainable. You can do it. You can do it. And also, I was just on another show with the two ladies out of Las Vegas and out of Chi-Town, man. They got a great platform as well. Mm-hmm. Tune in. There's a lot of good positive. And look, DJ FX, man, he's firing his platform back up, right?
Okay. People don't know. People don't know. I'm gonna say it. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. But DJ FX is probably one of the first people out here doing this thing.
Yeah.
Way before it got popular.
Right.
Way before it got popular. DJ FX is out there doing this thing, y'all. So y'all better do y'all check him out.
That's right.
No. Shout out DJ FX.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Shannon Dazzling, man. That's it, man. Open Road Radio. Write that down. Open Road Radio. Shout out to Shannon and her co-host, man, for bringing me on. I had a great time, and man, the first guest that they had on before me, man, she blew me out of the water. I was sitting back just in awe what she was saying, man. And shout out to my one of my inspirations, man. Snacks is gearing up, man. I can't wait to see what's there. Yes, Chris, I can't pronounce Chris Lumigan last name. He also rode 100,000 miles. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. But hey, folks, one other thing that I wanted to touch on before I shut this thing down. We're going to be hitting the road. We're going to be coming to your event. If you have an event that's a national event and you want the podcast to be there, hit us up. Also, we're going to be accepting sponsorship where we're going to be running commercials mid-screen for your business. If you want to advertise your business on the podcast, you can. Yes, A Boogie. Yes, I know you have a small business. If you want us to do a video up highlighting your business, we will definitely do that in the most professional manner, and we will highlight you. And folks, that's what we're all about, because this is a veteran-run show. We are two veterans, one with the mighty United States Army, and the other
with the awesome United States Air Force. We were so bad, they had to split us up and make the Space Force.
Oh my goodness, man. We're having too much fun. Hey, but before we go, you know what we have to do. You know what it's time for. We have a couple of more tickets left for the 2025 Street Bob 114 raffle being put on by Solid Kings MC out of Chicago in conjunction with Chi-Town Harley-Davidson. So listen. If you can, you had the last one, right? You had the last question for the tickets, Logic?
Yes, I did. Okay. The last question.
So I will take this question here. If you can tell me what the annual price is for membership for the HOG chapter, the first one to post that, you will get a ticket.
Uh-oh. The
It's easy.
annual price.
Yep.
For the HOG chapter. I know what it is.
Yeah. I'm looking right at it. Oh, come on, folks. Come on. Hit me. Oh, there it is. Solo rider. Solo rider, man. Solo rider. Nope. Solo rider wrong. David Bell got it. Oh, the Bells again.
See?
Solo said 99 is $59. $59. Joe Myers, 59.
As a matter of fact, Solo hit me up in my inbox.
Solo, you was
a lifetime member.
There, man. You was there, man. Member. Yeah, I'm a lifetime.
Is it different for a lifetime member?
No, once you pay your life membership, I think that's it.
Oh, okay.
You're a life member, a member for life.
Okay.
Yep. Outstanding. Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, the Bells did it again, man. Thank you for tuning in and staying with us throughout the whole episode. We greatly appreciate you. Yes, and hey, we're gonna get you back on, Bells, because man, your adventures, your journeys is outstanding, and we'd love to share some more of your journeys with our audience. Logic.
Yes, sir.
I think this is it, man. I think this is it.
This is it. Well, look here, y'all. We wanted to say to all of y'all, we love y'all. We thank y'all for starting this ride with us. It's not going to do anything but get better. This is the end of our year. We still got a lot of planning to do. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And hey, if you're somewhere where there's no snow, keep riding, because we ride all year round.
We ride all year round. All right, folks, we're out of here.
All right.
Till next year, unless we come up with something special, because who knows, boy, we'll fire this thing up in a heartbeat.
Wait a minute.
Just like the HOG. Hey,
that dude right
this
here.
guy right here. That guy right. Wait.
Yeah, you go the wrong way. Yeah,
all right, man. We're out of here. Y'all have a good night.
Have a good evening.
All right.